this is the reason why I actually got started in designing a little stove of some sort. I've used these charcoal chimneys for, oh, I don't know, 40 years now. They work really good for starting your charcoal in the grill. The only problem I've had is they only last about a year or two before they rust out usually. So I bought a stainless steel one that seems not to be too really stainless, and it seems to rust a little bit too. But the real problem came in a storm a couple months ago, and it blew off the banister of the grill and broke one of the pop rivets, and the handle broke. And I just kind of said, enough's enough. Let me set about building something that would actually work for a long time. That's where this thing came up. It obviously, I mean, this thing weighs about, I don't know, 10 pounds or so. That's why there's two handles on it, because it's really, really heavy. But this probably would last 100 years or so. The way this works is you take your base stand, which has these air holes cut out, and it's designed where when it fits on like that, the air holes are open. If you rotate this, about that far, the air holes are closed. What that does is retards the height of your flame. When you're using the grill, the flames frequently will come way above the top of the grilling surface and cause you to burn your food up. So I kind of set that so I could adjust the flame. It also makes the wood burn for longer. You open it back up. You get this head section here, and it telescopes into the top of the oven. When it's opened like that, you can use that, put your cast iron skillet on it, and cook with it. You know, like any kind of stove. But frequently, with campfires, the problem is not enough heat, it's too much heat. So one of the things I did was design this with a hot plate. It flips over like this. Because of the mass of this piece of stainless on top, which is about 1/4 inch thick, it takes a little while, a minute or two, for it to heat up, but it never gets really, really hot. So it'd be like cooking on your stove on medium or something, which is good for sauteing onions, or cooking anything that just does not require a whole lot of heat. Also, obviously, you can put a pan on top of that and use it like that. But let's say you were trying to grill hot dogs, hamburgers, steaks, pork chops, whatever. You can flip this one out of the way. You do have to be careful about putting your arm across here because it will burn you. And flip the grill unit over, and obviously you have a grill. Y'all all know what to do with the grill, so I'm not going to go through that. One of the good things about this design is that since I use these 2x2 angles on the top, when the flames are coming up, and say this surface is over like this, all your fire and heat, it shoots out, away from you. If you sit on this side of this angle, there's no heat coming this way. Also, if you have the handle of your pan going this way, your handle does not get real hot, so it makes it kind of easy to pick up. Also, in using it, these little spring handles really never get very warm. They're actually very, very useful. You can actually take that off. If you were to build a fire in this, you can pick the whole fire up and move it around if you need it. Which actually, if you're building a campfire, it's really good because you can start a fire very easily in this unit and then pour this into your where your campfire is going to be, and you use that to start your fire. A kind of traditional method. Another thing that's really kind of helpful is if you already have a campfire that's been going for some period of time and there's a good bed of coals in it, you can take a shovel and shovel the coals directly into this unit, move this away from the fire so you're not being burned up by the radiant heat coming off a large campfire, and set about cooking on top of it with very conveniently sitting in your chair. The main thing I want to design this thing for is ease of use, durability, and many different options. You can burn wood, you can burn twigs, pretty much anything that you'd find in the woods you can use to burn it. The screen that's welded in the bottom of it is where the wood is placed right there, and you start the fire from one of the air holes. That's pretty much how it works. I'm getting ready to show you a few action videos of it, with a fire in it, and how it actually works. But the main thing is I just wanted to share the design because it seems to be a really useful design. This is the easiest way I have found to split up some firewood for the little stove. This is an old tractor tire. It holds all the wood in place. You simply put all your pieces in there to where you don't have a whole lot of empty space. What that does is allow you to split it so it doesn't like fall and fly every which way. I'm going to turn the volume down because this is on a piece of steel to add a little support. We've had a lot of rain, so the ground's kind of soft, so you need something under it that doesn't give too much. These pieces are pretty big. It would be hard to start in a normal campfire because they're not busted up, but you can bust them up as small as you want. I usually bust them up a little bit larger so that they burn longer. Just put them up in my little hamper thing. Okay, let's go build some fire. Alright, I'm going to light up the wood we just split up over there a few minutes ago and see how long it takes to get started. I'm going to be using fat pine to light it with. Let me see if I can show you how this burns for anybody that's never seen fat pine. This stuff burns really well. You can find it from at the old pine trees that the stumps have rotted out for 10 or 15 years. It'll be the hard part that's left in the middle, and you can split that off and it makes a great fire starter. I put two little pieces in there, and we'll see what it does after a few minutes. I'll give you periodic updates. Okay, it's been 10 minutes and the flames are shooting out the top about 15 to 18 inches or so. I'm going to put the Kelly Kettle on there and boil up 1.5 liters of water. Let's see how long that takes. Let me adjust it so we can see the top. Really can't see in the video, but the heat and small flames are starting to shoot out the top of the Kelly Kettle, but a lot of heat's coming out the top. Alright, it's been about 4.5 minutes, and water's starting to splash out of the top. It's kind of a vigorous boil we got going on now, so it took approximately 4.5 minutes to get it going. I'm going to change the setup to a grill setup now that we got hot water. Okay, that's the griddle unit on it. It We'll let that heat up for about, oh, I don't know, several minutes, then I'm going to cook grilled cheese sandwich. Okay, I've got the grilled cheese sandwich on there now. I'm planning on cooking it about 2 minutes on each side. It's already been about 1.5 minutes on that side. So I'll go over there and turn it over. Oh yeah. Let's see if I can zoom in on it. It's got a pretty nice little toasted kind of deal going on. Not really burnt, but it's well toasted. Let me give it another couple minutes on the side. Alright, I'm doing a fried egg test. See how well it does that. Let me see if I can bring it over here and see if that, y'all can see that. Oops. Got the egg in there, and it's just bubbling away. One of the problems I had cooking over a fire in the past is burning your egg, because the fire would be entirely too hot to cook it in a kind of a slow fashion. So I'm going to see if I can do it without making it all crispy everywhere. I'll finish this up and come back in a second. Okay, now we're going to start a fire using the firebox section in my grill, and we're going to make an oven out of the grill. This little stack of wood right here is the wood that will be used to fire it. I'm going to see how much, see if I can maintain 350 degrees for X number of minutes. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to start it once again with the flat pine. Alright, let's see. These chunks are 3-4 inches long, random size, not real important. Fill it up. Martin, would you hand me my lighter, please? Sorry about that. My lighter's over there. Thank you. Put 3 or 4 of these little sticks of fat pine in here, it'll be plenty. 3 ought to work. Alright, back with you in a little while. Alright, it's been about 13 minutes and the fire is going to town. I'm going to turn the air intake on the grill down a whole lot, because that's going to make a lot of heat. I also have a Dutch oven that I need to season some more in there, so I'm just going to use this opportunity to season it a little bit more. There's a temperature gauge on the grill, and we're going to see how long we can maintain 350 degrees. Here we go. Okay, it's been about 12 minutes, and it's been between 350 and about 450 the entire time. I've had to choke down the air supply to hopefully cool it off some. Finally got it to something less than 400. You've got to keep playing with your chimney adjustment on the airflow and the air intake side of your grill, but it seems to be working pretty good. It's currently at about, oh, I don't know, 390, 95, something like that. I'll continue to time it and see how long it goes. Okay, it's been 27 minutes, and I've been able to maintain at least 350 to 450 degrees for the entire time. If you wanted to extend your cooking time, you could always add some more wood, but for that little bit of wood to hold that big grill at those kind of temperatures for 27 minutes, I thought was pretty good. Hi guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If any of you guys decide to make this, please email me or post a comment, tell me how it went. If you do, hope it works out good for you. It really seems to work pretty good for me.
I just thought I'd share what I did and show just kind of an alternative to the rocket stove. Thanks again. If you liked it, hit the little like button on the YouTube channel there. Thanks a lot. Bye.